So there's part one and part two. There's a part three. So if you want to be caught up, just watch those other two. I don't want to go into it too long. So this is what's going on. Where I left off with you guys. So I'd made a new account, and Facebook shut it down because I needed to have a new account so that I could try to get help from Facebook. And I couldn't sign into Facebook, so I made a new account. Got shut down right away. So I tried to be smarter and make another new account. And this time, the account that I made, I had got myself a new email address, and I purchased a second phone number um, so that I could sign in with the different credentials and hopefully not get my new account shut down so that I could work with it and try to get some help with my original account, which is really what I wanted back. So I did that. I made a new account, and it was sort of successful. So the AI, which apparently is very good at keeping rightful owners out of their accounts and very bad at preventing hackers from getting into your accounts, um, did sniff out something was up with my new account and decided that this was a suspicious account, probably because of all of the reports that had been previously done about my other account, and then the other one being shut down. Now there's a third account coming up. I could see why they thought it was suspicious, but it's me. I'm just trying to get Facebook back. I'm trying to get access again from the stuff that was stolen from me. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Well, they gave me the account back, but as uh, they tended to do stupidly, their AI identified me pretty quickly as an imposter of myself yet again. So the hacker is still continuing on with full access to my account and to my um, private stuff and to my friends and confusing people. And I'm being prevented from accessing anything at all, even a new account. So this new account that I made with a new phone number and email, it started kind of going a little bit. I was working for it for a couple of days. It was working good. Never really working good. It was just working. But I learned quickly when I was trying to at first I was like, I'm just going to give up on my original account and just start a new one. But they restricted my account. So I couldn't make friend requests. And I did look up people that I knew that were my friends, and if I tried to request them, it let me do one or two a day, and then it would stop and say, you can't do any more today. This is preventing spammers and scammers and from people that are out there just trying to collect people's fake friends and just build their thing. I was trying to make it a better Facebook, I guess. But it also would tell me when I would click on somebody, like, okay, I can only make two friends a day. I mean, when I'm starting my new account back that I just lost with over 5,000, how am I supposed to just do two a day? I'll be dead by the time I get my friends back on. It's like a completely ridiculous number. So, besides that point, I would friend request people that I know, and Facebook's AI made the decision that I didn't know them. And it would say, it doesn't seem like you know this person, so you can't send this friend request right now. How in the hell should it know who I am friends with and who I'm not friends with? And it makes that decision based on connections and places you've been and worked and all that stuff, but it's a new account and you don't know anything about me. And after running a hotel for over a decade, I happen to know a lot of people from a lot of different areas that aren't associated with me, that I'm friends with, that I would like to stay in contact with. And Facebook couldn't understand that. But even in addition to that, like, I friend requested my aunt, and Facebook said, you can't friend request this person because you don't know them. It's my aunt. I know her, but the AI decided that I don't know her, so therefore I can't friend request her, right? So their system on deciding who you can friend request and can't friend request is totally flawed. It's broken. It's wrong. I mean, how is a computer going to tell you who you know and who you don't know when it has no clue about your life, the connections, how you met people, where you've been? It doesn't know that stuff, so it can't possibly make a decision that you don't know somebody. And if a person truly isn't known by me, I would assume that they would deny the friend request like I do when I don't know somebody. Like, it's not the job for the AI, I don't think. But what do I know? So my account was very limited. On top of it not being able to do friend requests, I was a member of some pretty big liberal type groups that I enjoyed commenting on and participating in and writing articles for. And when I lost my original account, it was like a brand new person trying to sign in those groups. Well, I found out quickly that because I had been restricted by their AI as an imposter, or possibly an imposter, I couldn't post on groups. When I would post on groups, it would go into the group owner's spam box as a potential spam message. But it wasn't a spam message. It was a real message. And if I made comments on a post in groups, then it would go into that same folder in that box. And admin would have to actually manually approve every single post I did. And most admins of groups don't go into their spam folders looking for these things. They just assume the spam, and then that's it. So you just get kind of lost. So the article that I had wrote originally that went really crazy and, tens and thousands of people read, I then was told, they were then told by the person who hacked my account that it wasn't real. So I was embarrassed about that. And I was trying to go back to those groups and tell them what had happened, because when you get hacked, you can't explain to people what happened. You just disappear. Or all of a sudden there's a different person to you and they get suspicious. And rightfully, the people in those groups got suspicious and thought that, there was something fishy about it, and they removed the post and stuff. But then my credibility is gone now, because I changed a story that was a true story, and then I suddenly changed it out of nowhere. I changed the pictures, my profile changed. All of a sudden, I'm a Republican who's straight. Like, rightfully, the groups decided that my post was untrustworthy now and removed it, all because of that hacker. But I wanted to right those wrongs, and now I'm in the groups now with my new account, and Facebook has taken away my ability to right those wrongs. So I'm feeling very frustrated now, and I have been, but I really start Googling for cybersecurity help, for Facebook access help. I'm trying to find out who can help me. There's got to be somebody out there that knows about this stuff, because on YouTube videos like this, there's not a lot of help. There's a lot of people telling you can't get it and it's gone and it's useless, or they tell you the common sense steps that you take when you go on there that don't work. But there's nobody really telling you it's not going to work, and this is what you got to do. So I was trying to find those people to do that with. And I also had filed a lawsuit against Facebook during this time, where I had not filed a lawsuit, but I had submitted a request to file a lawsuit through Morgan & Morgan Law. And they were evaluating it at the time to a board of people, other lawyers and stuff, to decide whether they're going to move forward with the case, which is still being evaluated now as we speak. But that being said, I was researching this stuff, and when I was researching it, people started to send me messages on Facebook, because I guess the algorithm picked up that I had been a hacked person, and it sent little alarm bells off on their little accounts, and then they started sending me messages, as they do, saying that they can help me. So here comes the other disaster of Facebook security. So all these people are out there, hundreds of them, and their account names are things like Facebook account recovery, and they have the Facebook logo. They show a person sitting at a computer desk, looking like an IT type person, and they're very friendly and very outgoing, very responsive, and even reach out to you to tell you they can help you, or they send people on to say, hey, this person helped me, reach out to them. And I did. I wanted help. I was pretty desperate at this point. Nobody was helping me. So these people are volunteering to help me and reaching out to me, and they seem credible. They got the Facebook logo and all that stuff on there. So I did. I started talking to these people, and in particular 3 of them. And then as the time went on, I decided just to stick to the one who seemed to be helping me the most, and I felt sort of a connection with after talking to him for a while. But I had questions. There's things that were odd about him. Like, his name, when I looked it up, turned out to be the name of a female Japanese woman, and he was some white man. And I don't know. I asked him where he got his name from. He says parents gave it to him, but I was suspicious about it. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. But long story short, he was posing as Facebook's cyber security team. He was there to help recover accounts. And as he's trying to help me, he's asking for different information, which I gave him that information. And he is able to access my account. He shows it to me. He shows me my account that I can't even see, and he's pulled it up now. And it's my profile, and it's what I was hoping to see. So he successfully accessed it. So this is more confirming evidence that, this guy's really going to be able to help me here. Then he tells me that he needs me to pay him to actually get access to that thing back. He has to get paid for it. He has to pay for that service. So I'm asking questions, trying to figure out, this doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not going to send money anymore. I'm not falling for these stupid mistakes again. There's things that weren't adding up with him, and I wanted more information before I sent him any money. And he wanted like $500 or something like that. So I'm asking him different questions, and how'd you get this stuff? How did you access it if I can't access it? How are you able to get into my profile? What are you doing that I'm not doing? And are you with Facebook yourself? Because it seems like there's no Facebook help, but you're claiming to be Facebook help. So I didn't understand that either. Well, he explained to me that there's a service or a website on the dark web that sells people's Facebook profile. And pretty much anybody that you want, you can buy their profile information and sign onto it from this website. So basically the hacker hacked from the hacker back my account by purchasing the rights to my account. And then he wanted me to purchase the rights that he paid for that account and purchase the rights for my own account. To have my own account back is mine. I'd had to purchase those rights. So we were at like $500 some for that. And I said, I'll tell you what, if you get me my account back and I have access to it, I will pay you your $500. But I'm not paying you until I have access to my account again. I'm not gonna pay you until I know that the account's mine and that I can access it and operate it. I'm not gonna give you money in hopes that you're gonna be able to help me. You paid for a service when it's finished. Well, he didn't like that, and he fought with me back and forth about like, nope, you got to do this, you got to do it this way. I said, if it's a rightful thing, if you're doing the right thing, you're not going to have any problem getting paid. But I'm not going to pay somebody who hasn't done anything for me yet, who's just shown me that they accessed my account, but they haven't handed it over to me yet. So we did that, and we fought a lot. And then he turned when he realized he wasn't going to get the money from me. And I realized at this point that I was being scammed again by another person who's posing for this. So that's when the next problem started and the next disaster happened, which was the blackmail. So that will be on the next episode.